Leave me alone. You are saying that her body is different colors. Body that.
Baby, relax.
Please.
Relax, baby.
This is where you fucked up. Please don't marry people that have not
If you do
emotionally
not,
matured.
if you do, that's not a threesome. That's a
what? I don't want to have a son because I'm cursing all men. Wow.
Wow.
And then the society that always tells you, oh, I snap back 2.2 minutes after I gave birth. Flee. Carry your slippers, hit it. Also do.
Because you're an Asaba, you left to go and lodge in Lagos. Lagos boys of all people.
I'm in trouble. My husband wants to leave me because we don't have a boy.
Stop assuming that relationship will spur out of sex. You are not that good in bed. Just because he enjoys anal play doesn't mean he's gay. I told him I'm HIV positive, and he said on a format, never ever date a man shorter than you. They have Napoleon complex.
Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, I'm Lydia Stanley and this is my baby, Lydia Stanley's husband. That's how we're going to be introducing him now.
I'm telling you, for real.
And today's video, we're just basically going to goof around and react to posts on Dear Joro. If you're Nigerian, you will know this Dear Joro blog, and people just send in the most outrageous things.
Emails, texts, everything.
It's very outrageous, and today we're just going to react to them, okay? Not all of them, just the few that will catch our eyes right now, and then after that we'll let you know our thoughts, you know, just stuff like that from like
from our perspective.
Yeah, from our perspective. So
these questions are anonymous, the emails are anonymous.
Yeah, they're always anonymous, so we don't even know.
We don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me pick one. I saw this one right now. I said I don't even wish you should talk about this one.
Read what?
My wife. The topic of the.
Let me see now.
The topic of the email, baby. See, my wife wants another child, but it's challenging for me because of her looks.
You say it's not. It's good to talk about this.
Yeah, but like
some child men, because you can't be a grown-up man, and then I finished carrying your child for 9 months.
Let me finish.
My body stretched, and then you're telling me I'm not more sexy for you.
Let me finish the topic. This is the topic, yeah. My wife wants another child, but it's challenging for me because of her looks.
That's what's challenging for you.
Pregnancy has made her not sexy for me. Let me read the email. Good morning, Joro, love doc. Please keep me anonymous, obviously. I have an issue. I want public advice. My wife put to bed in March. We thank God we have a baby boy. My wife is 34 and I'm in my late 30s. Why will you tell your wife and your wife's age and say, but I'm in my late 30s? Red flag. Our doctor advised us to start trying again.
Be in her early 30s and you in your late 30s.
In within 6 months due to some complications she has, and she has high chance to get pregnant again. But my issue is that my wife doesn't look so appealing sexually for me to have sex with her. Seeing her naked makes me angry and gives me anxious. She lost her shape and flavor, not the person I loved. Her stomach has refused to go down since March. Babe, how long is March to now?
Do you know the thing that
4 months?
Finish reading.
She drinks so many smoothies and green tea, but no progress. The one that pressed me most is her nose has refused to reduce too. During sex, her nose is so wide and so open, and also her chest and legs are different colors. I try to have sex, but it doesn't work for me. My D will just go down. Hey, I can't even finish the remaining email. I'm tired already. This guy is complaining. Baby, finish the last one. She will suck my nipples and do all to make me hard, but I can't come hard. I'm having issues finding her attractive. I really want another child. I don't know what to do. Burn stretch marks full her thigh area. I really hope I can come over this. I'm going through a lot. God will guide me.
Do you know that?
Bro.
Do you know that so many people go into marriages and having babies not knowing who they are? Because this person to me just sounded like a freaking child. That woman carried a baby, nested a baby in her for
She
9
brought a whole
months.
soul into the
A whole
world.
life into this world. All
And
you did was just ejaculate. And it's hard for you right now. Like, that's what you are thinking now. It's hard for you. It's hard for you for her to
Baby,
bring another child. Leave me alone. You are saying that her body is different colors. Body that.
Baby,
body
relax.
free.
Relax, baby. Relax. Relax. Don't be angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A lot of women suffer through
no, but for real though.
hyperpigmentation when they are pregnant. Like, it makes their
That's
body have
crazy.
different colors. Have you seen, like, their tummy, their chest
their nose will
become
get
darker? Let's not even talk about the
No,
nose.
but the one that is pressing me is he said his wife gave birth in March. March is not far. This is
No,
July.
it's not even the man. Let's talk about his own mentality
Oh,
first.
wow.
And then the society that always tells you, oh, I snapped back 2.2 minutes after I gave birth.
Yeah.
My stomach is now touching my back.
Yeah.
Who are you? Don't talk to me anyhow.
That's
I'm
baby,
pressed.
relax,
Take.
relax,
Take,
relax.
take, I'm angry.
We are going to the next email. We are not talking about this anymore. Relax. Relax. Babe.
I pity for this woman because
shout out,
you know
shout out,
he might
shout
start
out to
cheating
the
on
woman.
her.
He will if he's not doing it that already.
Please don't marry people that have not
If you
emotionally
do not-
matured.
if you do not
because that guy
understand-
is supposed to.
If you do not understand that your wife's body is going to change after
She gives birth,
you should not be married.
Yeah.
Next question.
Like, are you serious?
Next, this one is more interesting, baby. Sorry, baby. No vex. Calm down. Let me blow you breeze.
He's
No
so
vex.
childish. Oh my God.
Baby, next email. My boyfriend.
And that woman will be there thinking that, oh, she has given her husband a child.
Baby, relax, it's okay. Sorry.
Please don't get married to
vex.
children.
No
I'm begging
vex.
you. This is what you get.
Okay, so another one. Actually, see, we should put trigger warning in the beginning of these videos because a lot of these will trigger you.
I'm telling you, my head is spinning me already.
This is another one. Another email, right?
Why are you hiding it from me? Allow me to see that.
I like the way you react. I don't
No.
want you because you took the phone before I even finished reading the other email. Relax.
Let me see.
This is the topic of the email. My boyfriend wants to hear sex stories about the guy I cheated with. This is the email, very short. Hey Joro, I'm new to this, so I don't even know where to start, but I need help. I cheated on my boyfriend last year. I got so guilty and I confessed to him. He forgave me and we continued dating, but the problem now is he's always asking about sex stories about me and the guy I cheated with and bringing up talks about threesome.
Yeah, I knew
Me
that was what,
and three guys.
I already knew that was what he was
Me
going
and
to.
3 guys.
Like when you said he
Technically, that's
was
not a
interested in the
threesome.
story. That's a gang boss.
That's a gang war.
When she already said that he was interested, I knew.
Yeah. When I complained that I'm uncomfortable about the recent development, he said I'm the one that caused it with my cheating, that it has unlocked a new sexual desire. Joro, please, what do I do?
Flee. Carry your slippers, hit it. Also do. Run away from that guy. Because he doesn't run away from that guy. Because he doesn't even see you. I'm shouting. Let me calm down. He doesn't see you as anything more than a piece of skin, flesh. And it's not about you cheating. I'm not going to clap for the person and say she cheated nicely, yeah?
He fucked up.
Like, yeah.
At
But
the
for
same
him
time,
to be
he's
saying
holding it.
that,
He's using it to hold
yes,
the
for him,
prisoner.
he has been thinking about that, and if you accept it, trust me.
He's using it to
Your
hold the
story will be
prisoner.
on Insta blog, on Gossip News. They will video you. Not even try, even if they don't even video you, your self-respect,
He'll use it to hold the prisoner.
He's
You
not,
shouldn't do
and
that.
even through your life, he might not even get married to this kind of person.
He
But
won't.
he always tell her, you know that, I know that, you know. Don't even try.
He's using it to hold you prisoner.
How you cheated with one guy? Did you cheat with 2 people?
And now he wants
And
you
he
to
wants
fuck
you to
3 guys.
see 3 people at once. He's mad. Please run away.
Anyway.
Once you said, what do you think though? Because
No, but for real, number one.
why am I
he's using it-
shouting? Wait, sorry, let me
You're
calm
being
down.
triggered. Calm down, relax. Trigger warning. Anyway, first of all, he's using it to hold her prisoner. The guy's an asshole. He's always had that thing in his head, but now, since he feels like he can't have a normal relationship with her, he wants to use her to fulfill his fantasies and then jackpot. That's just what it is. He wants to, and he's kind of sus. Like, why does he want her in the room with 3 other guys? He's comfortable watching other guys have sex with somebody else. So he's also confused about his sexuality, in my opinion. Moving on.
He's confused, period. This is a whole nother day. We took a break when we finished filming yesterday because
Yeah.
NEPA took light and Nigeria.
Struggles of a creator.
Yeah, but we tried to like continuity with our hair and our makeup outfit as well. So this is another day, day 2. We're continuing right where we stopped.
We're going to pick another email. Hopefully my baby don't get triggered.
You know I had a headache.
Triggered the first day.
You know I had a headache. No, baby, you know I had a headache.
I don't know.
My head was paining me.
This one is called Too Much Sex from Hobby. Hello, Joro. Please, I need your advice. Hide my ID, obviously. Before posting, I'm 27 years, married to a 40-year-old man. He looks younger than his age and still very strong. Ever since I gave birth to my last baby about 4 months ago, my husband has been so attached to me. He asked for sex on a daily basis and it's becoming too much. Although he has a high sex drive before, but not to this level. The sex thing is affecting me as I'm always tired and would want to rest, but he wouldn't let me. I'm afraid of turning him down because of all this side chicken wala. Any day I say I'm tired, he will start squeezing his face up and down until I allow him. Do you think there's something wrong with him? Are all men like that? And how can I turn him down politely without getting him angry and driving him outside? I can't keep up with this everyday sex. So before it was 2 to 3 times a week, now he wants it every day. My VJ and body is always paining me. Please help me. I want to hear what you have to say. Is this a good problem to have? No, I can understand from her perspective was she just had a baby. So you understand the stress of having a baby and so carrying a baby
because
and also...
I feel like if your husband is desiring you, it's a good thing because he could have easily stepped out, but he needs to also understand that you need to recover and you need to rest from just giving birth. That's just what I would say. And then I don't know, maybe because she might have a low sex drive.
Yeah, lower than him.
Yeah, lower than him. So it's not matching up, and that's another thing. So you need to find a way to, or she needs to find a way to, tell him gently. He doesn't have a problem. He's perfectly fine, and he loves you and wants to be with just you. Yeah, he's attracted to you. That's why he's like that. But he needs to understand that it's not okay for you, because if he tries to put himself in your shoe and he just had a baby, he won't be so excited to be, all up like just having sex all the time.
Remember the other one we read? Yes, that was the first email where he's not even sexually attracted to his wife anymore after she gave birth. So this one is a different problem. He is still attracted to his wife,
he's
but
way more attracted, but she doesn't want that sex anymore. She doesn't want that attraction. But
your headache is someone else's.
I swear.
So
one man's meat is truly another
it's crazy, like, and maybe he's really attracted to that glow and the whole motherhood thing.
Yeah.
Madam, you don't have a problem. If you can't give him pussy, give him handy. Something. Just let him come.
Just
calm
help
down.
him. Yeah, just
you
help
relax.
him release.
Just do something. Men need to be careful. That's the topic of the email. It said, so this guy I'm interested in having a normal relationship with before sex. So on Friday, we were at his place and next thing he started trying to have sex with me. I told him I'm HIV positive and he said, oh, na format. He just removed his D, spit on his hand and said, oh, na format. We did, sha. I was like, what if I'm truly HIV positive? Men. Men lose all their sex when Puna is involved. What if the guy is HIV positive?
You get, like, why do you let him come into you without a condom?
People can risk.
Because for someone to tell you
on a format, the guy is not afraid of anything. Yes. Like this guy probably does the same thing. He fucks everybody and he's like
antibacterial and antifungal.
As in the guy spit on like on a format. Oh boy, man, nah, this dude is bold.
That's
what the
crazy.
fuck? Hey.
HIV. Like, she should have even run away, because why would you let that kind of person still have sex with you?
The fact that he's not scared of getting he doesn't care.
You know, someone was saying that there are a lot of Nigerians have AIDS, they just don't know that they do.
Facts. Very true.
Please don't be having
Very
unprotected sex, especially when it's not with your husband or someone that you're exclusive
Very
with.
true. That is so scary. Like, I don't understand how he'll be so nonchalant. Like, oh no, what the hell does that mean? The next topic is, my girlfriend is very embarrassing, and I think she wants to knock our pastor.
How does it mean very embarrassing?
I really don't know. That's why
Let me
that's
read
the
it.
topic. You have to read it, because sometimes it's like, okay.
Good morning, bro. Please keep me anonymous. Help me. My girlfriend is always shouting, preach it in church every time. But she only shouts it when the main pastor is preaching. She doesn't shout it when the junior pastor or pastor's wife is preaching. Only main pastor should stand and shout, preach it, sir. Preach, oh. The thing is even annoying, given that my GF and her friends say they have a crush on our pastor. I've heard them talk, and they say he has big chest and his bum is portable. Wow. I usually tell them to stop such talk. He's a man of God. How can you be looking at his chest and bum?
What the?
What? Man is man, baby.
Babe.
I usually tell them to. Everybody will have what brought them to church.
I swear, what the fuck?
Everybody.
God.
Because that's why all of you that say you want to see sensible people in church, they are very senseless people there.
Very.
I usually tell them to stop such talk, but they say I'm too serious and it's a joke. I know it's not a joke at all. She's very annoying. What annoys me the most is during midweek service, even when church is not so full, she will shout, preach it, preach it. Even the pastor's wife has taken note of her face and frowned at her. This morning she did it again. What baffles me is that she now has pastor's photo as her DP. She now has the pastor's photo as her DP. She wishes him happy birthday, but he doesn't even have her number. She refused to change DP. I'm very unhappy. What can I do? She's still tapping into the prophetic.
Which nonsense prophetic?
You know, when you use your pastor's picture, you're tapping into the prophetic ministry.
Speaking for me, I've never been attracted to people that are all like, my daddy, when it comes to, I hate that thing. Are you talking about the pastor's chest and like, are you?
No, that's very inappropriate.
That's very, plus the guy is married. Okay,
Yeah.
he's actually married,
If
yeah?
he was single, maybe, and you two you're single. But
Then you can find a way to get close to
and
him.
it's not even he will not like you for that, because if he's a good man of God, you are Delilah coming to him.
Big time. No, the guy is possessed, man.
Yeah, sorry, dear.
The guy is demonic. Please flee. Leave the girl. She's mad.
This one is men. Good morning, sir. I prayed in church today. I don't want to have a son. Why do men lie? They will say all sorts that they want to be your husband. They will ask their friends to call you Iyawo and all, just to have sex. After sex, they stop calling. 2 guys have done such to me this year. I don't want to have a son because I'm cursing all men. Wow. So my son won't be among them I'm cursing.
You know, she just cursed herself, yeah?
If it's sex you want, just say it and ask from the beginning of talking. Some men, their own suffering will start soon. What? Amen. No, her curse cannot work on anybody.
No, but see, this is the thing I'm saying. She just cursed herself, yeah?
I don't care.
What if she eventually gets married and she's looking for a male child?
That's not my business. Do you understand? That's not what I'm going to talk about. What I'm saying amen to is she said amen here, so I just said amen jokingly. But like, sis, the only 2 men that did it to you cannot be the entire 100% population of men in this world. See, let me tell you, first of all, those 2 guys you cannot use them to judge every single person. And I'm not going to say the guys are good or that they are void of any blame or anything, but you're also to blame.
Big one.
Because the way you carry yourself and the way you allow yourself to be treated,
you allow
is
them
how they will treat you.
Exactly. You actually gave them that power over you.
Yeah.
Don't blame anybody but yourself. If you actually didn't want to have sex, you won't.
you wouldn't have
You
sex with
enjoyed
those
it.
people.
Move on.
And if they came to you plainly saying they just wanted sex, you would have felt bad. You would have said, "Oh, am I a hoe to you? Do I look cheap to you?" Even though you know that your standards are quite cheap.
Very.
And I'm not going to say that it has not happened to me before, because it has. And it also comes from a place of, because to me, this guy, I thought we were going to date. Like, I thought we were going to date. It turned out to be a one-night stand. And it was so freaking crazy to me. What?
I get, yeah.
Yeah.
I get what
It
you're
was
saying.
so freaking crazy to me because it was confusing. How can we take all this time to talk?
You know why?
And why?
You guys vibed. It's the vibe.
See,
That is the
how can
only
you
fucking
say-
reason. Because
how
did
can
the
you
guy
say-
actually come and tell you, I want to date you?
No, he didn't.
Why did you allow him? Vibe.
He didn't say he wanted
The
to
same
date.
reason you fucked those two guys this year, which I commend you, only two guys. Vibe.
See, let me just tell you, one thing is certain. Your self-esteem matters. If you constantly feel like you need a guy in your life to feel validated, or to feel beautiful,
yeah.
or to feel like you're your most, desirable self, then they'll keep doing you anyhow. And you can't lie, like, in this kind of situation, be truthful to yourself. If you do not want to engage in premarital sex, nothing anybody does will make you want to engage in
It's
that.
a fact.
Like, nothing anybody does in left, right,
You
center.
wanted it.
If
you got it.
baby, stop attacking her.
She wanted it, please. No, she wasn't raped. She wasn't forced. You vibed your way into somebody's bed. Just because the person refused, did not claim you after, you start cursing all the men in the world. I'm speaking for all the men. You wanted it. You enjoyed yourself. He enjoyed himself. Move on. Next time, if a guy comes to you and you are vibing, from the get-go, tell him, look, if we are not dating, we are not
sex.
fucking.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You're not having sex with him.
If you don't say anything, stop assuming that relationship will spur out of sex. You are not that good in bed.
And you going ahead to curse these sons that you've not yet given birth to. You're just talking nonsense now, because I don't know how many years you are. Your father is a son, your brother is a son. The people you give birth to, because you will soon start praying to God, give me a male child. Is it not a son you want to born? And if that boy ends up being amounting to nothing, because no matter what you say, it's still related to you. So as you're placing that curse, it's more likely to affect your own child, your own offspring, do you get, than one random boy sitting in his room studying computer science right now will be under curse because some two men did what
something.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. So
that you wanted.
be careful of the words you say, be mindful of the words you say, and if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Period. Nobody is forcing you.
Stop vibing with people.
Stop the vibes. I'm having this green discharge and rust odor. That's what she wrote. What's rust odor?
I don't even know.
He also refused to pick my call after.
Bam.
You people should stop having unprotected sex. I keep saying this thing. Oh my God.
Stop throwing your legs open for random
Stop
people.
letting them in. It's so bad nowadays, baby.
Aye, my God.
Happy Sunday morning. I'm a student here in Asaba. Last week I lodged with a guy in Lag. First round he used CD, but second round he refused. But before I can push him off, I enjoy it. He came not up to 3 minutes. I washed up with warm water and he probably came inside her. For 2 days, I'm having this discharge like green. When I urinate, I use tissue paper and clean up and I see the green discharge there. I beg the guy, maybe he can, you're still begging the guy. Instead of me to run to a hospital, I beg the guy, maybe he can tell me what happened. He blocked me on all platforms. Please, I'm scared to go to the hospital. What can be the issue? I ordered some air from online vendors, but it refused to work. Sometimes it scratches me, keep me anonymous. Run to why is she scared to go to the hospital?
No, see, okay, sure we said this thing before.
Like, people are,
there's this stigma.
yeah.
Like, people are afraid that if you go to a clinic to check, to complain of all these things, people look at you like you're loose. It is your life. Hey,
you stand a chance to not have
to
like, you
not
can't
ever
get
have
pregnant.
kids
Yes,
again if you don't
because
treat
of
it
that.
early.
How can you say this,
Or even
that's what
cancer, like something, it can evolve into something dangerous.
the way she even described this thing was really scary. Like, and you are still scared to go. You're asking online vendor. Ah,
Hey, you don't know what's inside those herbs, oh.
please go to the
Go and
hospital
take
and
actual
whatever
medicine.
it is. I don't know why people don't get this thing. Move away from the if it's coming in you. I don't know. Maybe we should start describing.
No, but you see this thing, but this thing is very serious with students, and I'm going to be upfront. We are no longer students, but when we're in university, babe, you understand that sex is so rampant, right?
Me, I had
Among
only one
young,
boyfriend.
that's you. I'm saying in university, because I went to uni just before I went abroad. Sex is so rampant everywhere. I'm telling you, like, to the point where your roommate to be sleeping on the bed, you're knocking your babe on the ground, like nobody cares. The problem is a lot of people don't protect themselves. Just because the guy wore a condom the first time, you now allowed him enter you the second time without CD there. Nah, people can't be this dumb though.
Protect yourself. And the way she described it, this is definitely a one night stand. He didn't come to you because he wanted to be your husband.
Because you're an Asaba, you left to go and lodge in Lagos. Lagos boys of all people.
Please
Hey,
be careful, protect yourself because this thing that he described is freaking scary,
it
man.
is so scary.
Freaking
So
scary. And then if you're out there, you're seeing stuff on your body, you don't know what it is. My dear, clean your shame and go to the hospital. If something that could be done saves you from cancer, saves you from infertility, saves you from a whole lifetime of suffering.
Do you
for
understand?
just 3 minutes, go for it. And imagine if she goes and he give her, you know, like all these deadly sexually transmitted diseases that can't be cured and AIDS, all for 3 minutes. For what?
You know, a lot of girls are very this thing about telling men to wear condoms. Like,
you're shy.
You don't want to make the man upset. You don't want to make him sad or shy. There, it's your life. I promise you, you're the one that will have the order, not the man.
Men easily, I don't know how to explain it.
They can mask it.
Yeah, it doesn't even, it's not quick to show up most times in their genitals as quickly as it is for girls. Like, your body is very, when I say this thing, your body.
But before the thing got green, it must have been white at first.
Maybe it was.
It can't just be green straight up.
You don't know that.
Which kind of thing you get green discharge?
Yeah, but you don't know what color it can be.
That is scary, man.
You don't know what color it can be. You can't be shy or making somebody feel uncomfortable. If you're at the point of having sex with someone and you can't tell them how you feel, if you'd like them to use a condom, do you get what I'm saying? Then you shouldn't even be sleeping with that person.
And don't give the person head and expect, I gave him head without condom and then he fucked me with condom.
Giving head,
it is the same thing.
Giving head and all those like oral fixation and oral like pleasuring and stuff.
It is the same thing.
It's the same thing as having sex. Don't say, I don't have sex now, I just give head.
I only give head.
You stand a chance of throat cancer self. Like, you stand a chance of having all the STDs in your throat. And if they happen in your throat, you're going to lose your voice. You're going to have so many things
there'll be this big bulge here. You don't even understand what's going on.
I'm telling you, and it's very terrible nowadays. If you don't have a sexual partner that you can be exclusive with, my dear, use vibrator.
To be honest, if you cannot go to a hospital when you have a sexual transmitted disease, you're not ready to have sex. You're too young.
That's true. If you feel shy,
adults go and get themselves fixed.
Treated.
If you feel like they are going to look down on you, you're too young to be fucking.
You're not waiting.
Facts on facts. Quote me anywhere.
Even if you're young.
If you're too young to go and buy a condom, that was a big one when we were in school. Guys were ashamed to go and buy condoms. Adults are not.
True.
If you're too young to buy a condom, if you're too young to go and do a pregnancy test, if you're too young to go and do an STD test, or you feel like you're too young to, or maybe they'll look at you like bad because you're young, you shouldn't be fucking. Straight up. Next email. Is she a wife material like this? Question mark. There's a church beside her house and she doesn't care. She still gives me head and has sex like a freaky. This guy. Morning, bro. Had my ID. God bless.
Oh, that was the title.
Yes, that was just title.
Wow.
So there's this girl. We are kind of like dating and all. Not
They are
dating.
not dating.
We are kind of like
They are
dating and
vibing.
all, vibing. She's okay. She cooks good. She's funny. She doesn't like coming to my place because my sister stays with me and no much privacy. So I go to her place. She's most times alone on Wednesdays or Sundays. I'm on his schedule. There are like 5 churches on her street.
Is it her fault that they are churches?
Sometimes she doesn't even care if they are praying or doing fellowship
What is that concern?
or deliverance. She will off and remove my trouser. Now me, I feel bad because of the ongoing prayers. Is it normal? What normal human being will have sex when prayer is happening? One day they were singing that there is something that makes me come into your presence. That fellowship song, she was giving me head. Is she a keeper or just a sex and run? Please advise. Maybe.
There's no voice.
Oh, I was so tired.
First of all, I'll say you're fucking dumb.
You're stupid.
You are mad. Second of all, like, why is she even with you in the first place? Because you know this is what I was also saying about like immature people having sex. It's not her fault that they are praying. If she doesn't see it as a bad thing necessarily to her, and you see it as a bad thing to you, then don't go there.
Don't go.
Don't go there, don't have sex with her, cancel the relationship. But if you're going there, you know what you're going there for. If you went there and she's telling you, oh, come, every time you go there and she's telling you, oh, come, let's go to all the 5 churches in our area. Every time she's taking you for those fellowships. Tell me that you not feel some type of way. So you can't be judging someone based on your own myopic state of reasoning, because to me that's very myopic. Do you get?
That's so immature to be.
It's very immature.
Very
like
immature.
if you feel that way, then don't go there at all.
Then tell your sister to leave the house. So
don't
your
even go
babe
there.
will have sex.
Do you get? Like you're saying it like she's forcing you to have the sex, and you're a pastor. Even if you're a pastor,
and you're a child of God,
Yeah.
because you can't
Yeah.
fuck when they are praying.
yeah, like it doesn't make any sense. Them praying doesn't stop anything. If you don't want to do it, don't
I
go
have
there.
a solution. After you guys finish fucking, go to the 5 churches and drop offering. Your sins are forgiven.
Ah, baby.
Yes, now because that's what's bothering him. The prayers and the churches. Until like God is around them, why are
And
they
I'm
doing
sure
this
this
kind
place
of
will be
thing?
in Lagos where there's
It
plenty
is
churches.
obviously on my former street now. I'm
Everywhere.
telling you, you had like 4 churches on my street.
I swear, I'm sure.
What
it's
will you
in
do?
Lagos.
Like every single day, people are, and you know Lagos, every church will have like loudspeaker.
Yeah.
So there's nothing if you.
Now there's so much noise pollution in
So
Nigeria.
much.
People don't even
Especially
know how
Lagos.
detrimental that thing is.
But anyway, for you guys, she's not. Whether she's a wife material or not shouldn't concern
That
you.
is not even the values you look for.
Shouldn't
in wife
concern
material.
you. For one, she has her own place. You don't.
Yeah.
You're sharing it with somebody. 2, she's using you, man. She's enjoying herself.
Like that's what she is.
Enjoy yourself or walk away. Like you don't have any power
She's not
here to
looking
decide
to
if
you.
she's a wife
I'm
material or
telling
not.
you, like she's not asking you because
She doesn't
if
want to marry you,
Yeah.
guy. She's having fun. Because if her only available days are Sundays and Wednesdays,
then you're on a schedule.
you are on a schedule, my
You're
bro.
the sugar baby here.
You're coming to enjoy and live in.
So I don't know what
What
you're
is
saying,
happening the
fam.
rest of the week?
Do you get? She's busy making her money. She doesn't need you.
Ah.
My boyfriend said my JJ is loose. Dear Joro, I've been dating this guy for 2 years plus, and since we've been dating, I've not been with another man. He's my second sexual partner, and I've been so committed to him. He told me of recent that I'm loose, and he doesn't feel me like he do feel me before. I feel down, TBH. He apologized to me later though, but I still can't get over it. My self-esteem is down. Please, how can I tighten my vagina? And is there any drug that I can use to tighten my vagina?
Okay, can I start off with this one?
Yeah.
There are a few reasons why. First of all, there is no drug in the world that will make your pussy tight. People selling that stuff on the internet is scamming you. There is no drug that will make your dick big. The only things that can do it are surgery, expensive surgery. And for the guys, there's this injection that can inject your dick that adds like something around your dick to just make it fatter, but it wears off after 6 months. There is no medicine that there's an exercise called Kegel, right? That you can like contract, make the muscles around your vagina stronger.
Yeah.
But there is no medicine. Secondly, something is wrong with that guy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to start with.
No, I really wanted her to understand that it's not her. That's why her now going
Like,
to look
it's
for
very
medicine
stupid. And
is wrong.
even you going to go and look for medicine, you're not serious.
You're something's wrong with the guy. Maybe the guy is trying to like, I'm pretty sure this pussy is not just mine. That is ways that guys used to like manipulate women, girls. They'll be like,
For
you're
him
going to fuck other people. That's why your pussy
he
is
doesn't
loose.
care about you. And if he's saying that kind of thing to you, he's fucking dumb. He's not educated. He's an
Or
illiterate.
maybe he's having sex with someone else.
And hers feels different from his girlfriend's
It could be.
Yeah, that might be it, but then you going to go and look for medicine now that might hurt you or harm you for one stupid guy that is not your husband
That won't even
is
marry
what
you.
I'm not down for. It doesn't matter if you know you guys have been together for whenever. If he has not told you I do and he's complaining to you in marriage, which no normal guy in his right senses would say that to his woman. Like, you don't just say it. It's not something you say.
Don't.
Bring you down. Don't let it make you feel bad. Don't let it bring your self-esteem down. I'm telling you, if someone truly loves you, he would not have said that to you, first of all.
At all.
Second, he would not have even made you feel that way in the slightest way.
At all.
Third, there's nothing wrong with you. Don't go and take any medicine or take anything that is going to really start messing up with your system, causing you to have BV and all of that.
None of those things work.
Just be yourself. If he keeps complaining, break up with him. Somebody that appreciates you better will come along. Until then, just focus on being yourself. If he said he was loose, and maybe not having sex will make it get tighter, who knows?
Straight up, leave his ass.
Don't be with him anymore. Leave him alone and be with yourself alone. When the right guy for you comes along, he will appreciate every single tiny bit of you, and he will not be saying stupid comments that he knows will hurt your feelings, and he will still say it either way.
I need to say this thing when we are talking about mature guys. We're not talking about age here.
It's not age.
I'm telling you, there are men in their 40s that think like this.
They are very immature, like they are babies.
It is not age.
It's not age-wise.
Look for people emotionally mature.
Yeah.
People that understand that your body, you didn't make your body. You were created.
This is how you were.
If he's not going
not
to
some
like,
idiots that will go and be looking at Kim Kardashian and all of them
and be expecting you to be like that. Meanwhile, they don't even take care of themselves at all. No, I'm going to read this one. Is he gay? Good morning. More shoes. I'm currently at my boyfriend's place. He did it again. Last month, he started this thing where he guided my finger to his anus side. I will rub it and he moves very well. My issue is that sometimes my hand is still smelling for 2 days. I can eat swallow and I have to use fork. I love using my hand for swallow. So my main issue is that is he gay or what? He moaned so loud and acted like a spirit came over him. If your hand is smelling 2 days after you did that, something is wrong with you. Hygiene.
But what if it's very, like, some smells?
How can it be now? How?
But like when you eat apple and it stays long on your hand. The smell of it.
So his butt has that same starchy scent.
Not starchy, but something. I know you can't think about it now because you've not seen dirtiness, but there are people that might be that dirty.
Really dirty.
Yeah, that she has to go through that.
Sorry, dear.
My own thing is, medically, there's a pleasure point there.
For men.
Yeah, for men there in the...
That's why gays exist.
In the anus. So, I'm sure that's why he's just trying to explore stuff with himself. And him not talking to you about it here doesn't mean
he's probably shy.
Yeah, he's probably shy about that, but he's let you see that part of him. If it's something you're not comfortable with, you tell him, come out and tell him plainly that you're not comfortable with this. If he says, oh, he can't do without it, then either you, because you guys are not yet married, so either you ball if it's something you can't do with anymore, or you tell him and you guys go your separate way. Like,
simple.
Like, it's not something to be so upset about. It's not about one chance or what. It's not because he's gay. It's just a very pleasurable point, and he wants you to help him pleasure him in that way.
And if you still want to stay with him, but you don't want to use your finger,
You
get
tell
a
him.
dildo. Get something else that you can put in there for him or use to
Yeah,
stimulate that place. If you don't want to use your
that's
hand.
why he talks about like what's it called now? Um, what am I trying to say now? The sensation, because you saying he was moaning like he was shaking like a spirit was inside him or something,
Yeah.
was him being in pleasure. So if you guys communicate and he doesn't want you to use any tool, he doesn't want to understand that you're not comfortable with it, then be on your way. Bye bye.
The men have their own G spots in their ass.
Yeah.
If you don't know, go
That's-
and do research.
Yeah.
The way you women have G spots,
Yeah.
men have G spots, but up their ass.
Yeah.
That's why gay people enjoy sex.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's gay. There are a lot of straight men that
When
want to
they're even
explore
saying
that.
gay, you know, gay is male and female, but
Yeah.
like the male,
The
when
male,
speaking in
I'm
male,
talking about the men.
Yeah.
That's how they enjoy sex
Yeah.
because of the G spot in the butt. But I'm saying, just because he enjoys anal play doesn't mean he's gay. He likes to explore his body.
yeah.
Doesn't
If
mean
you're
he's
not
gay.
comfortable with that,
If you're not down with it, you bounce. There are a lot of men that like their ass eaten. It doesn't mean they are gay. It's very simple.
at the end of the day, it's what you can deal with that you
Straight
allow.
up.
If you can't deal with it, bounce.
Move on. There are people that are in relationships where they like to choke themselves till they almost pass out. I'm telling you, they like to choke themselves till they almost pass out. And from what I've read and what I've heard, it actually increases orgasms. Like it makes it really, really intense because you can't even breathe.
Please
Oxygen.
Don't choke me.
People,
You
you
choke.
have to try.
No,
we
no,
have to
no,
try.
Who
It cuts
dey
off.
breathe?
It cuts off oxygen, so yeah, it intensifies the orgasm. I'm just saying, everybody has their own, but anything you know you can't stay with, run for your life.
I've been dating my boyfriend for about 7 months now, and I must say he's been amazing and sweet to me. But over the past few months, he has started exhibiting weary attitude. He gets jealous easily and can't stand me being with male friends. He banned me from drinking and smoking. In brackets, don't get me wrong, I'm even happier being sober. But banning me was an extreme measure I refuse to accept because I'm not daft. Did I mention my boyfriend doesn't even give me money at all? He doesn't take me out because he doesn't have now. In bracket again, I understand that. But he doesn't want me to go out also. I am not entitled. I don't need his money, but I still believe in chivalry. If I cook, he'll eat. He won't even care to contribute sometimes. When I confront him, he gets pissed and indirectly tells me I'm broke shaming him. Despite all these flaws,
That's a thing.
yeah. Despite all these flaws, I still try to respect him. I can't leave because I'm scared I won't find anyone that loves me the way he does. We know the streets are cold and everybody out there is mad. I don't know if he feels he has to do all this because he's shorter than me. But
Oh, the guy is just counting out all his problems. Oh, yeah.
but I don't care. You care. That's why you mentioned it in this email. Should I go ahead with the relationship or walk away? Flee.
See, I'm going to a very controversial statement right now, and you should quote me. Never ever date a man shorter than you. Ever. They have Napoleon complex. Do not do it. They will want to control your life. I tell my sisters the same thing.
No matter what it is, I'm telling you.
They will feel like your ones are bigger than them.
And it's not that's not what's happening, but because they feel that way.
Napoleon complex.
They feel that way. Like it's crazy. And then you mentioning all these things and saying you don't care, blah blah blah. You do care, and if all these things is in your list and
bothering
you, leave. There's no need staying in that relationship. There's no need being there and being sad. If you want a guy, because to me, if you're mentioning he doesn't give you money, he banned your smoking, blah blah blah.
Let's count it out. First he said he stopped her from having male friends. Then he banned you from smoking and drinking. He doesn't give you money. He's shorter than you. Then what else? The problem is plenty. First of all, I'm going to be okay.
He'll eat and he will not give her
He
contribution.
will not add anything, and he probably doesn't.
And then he's broke. She say
he's
broke.
gaslighting. The guy is
The
he's
gaslighter.
gaslighting you. I'm not saying because when you're in a committed relationship, you're going to have female friends if you're a guy. You're going to have male friends if you're a girl, but the amount of time you spend with those people will reduce or should reduce.
It should reduce.
Out of respect for your partner.
Yeah.
It should reduce. You shouldn't go and be hanging out with them in bars and stuff.
In compromising situations.
Your partner don't have to tell you. You should know it's disrespectful, because if, let's say, my baby now goes hang out with her guys, and one day I go to hang out with babes, she's going to feel a certain way.
Yeah.
The same way I would feel a certain way. It's not because I don't trust her. It's just disrespectful. It's really that simple. Like, if my female friends want me to hang out with them and they don't ask me to bring my wife, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, let me explain this thing to you. It's a situation whereby we're not saying don't have friends, but you know that there are gatherings whereby it's compromising to your relationship. It's compromising to you being faithful to your partner.
Yeah.
If your partner is there with you, you won't be able to.
Your guys will ask you to come to a house party where you know
stuff that
you know what goes down in the house party.
Do you understand? So it's things like that. Nobody's saying don't have friends. Good, healthy relationships are great from any sex. But if you don't have that yet and you know you do not have it, then don't be in a relationship and be hanging around guys that would want to just ultimately use you for gangbang or sleep with you or something.
They want to try and lure you into a situation where things will go down.
She says, someone says, I'm sad, not a relationship issue.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Joro, more shoes. What was?
No, that's how they always like. They pray for him to get more shoes, so more shoes.
After 7 months of 2021, I don't have an iPhone or one original human head.
Ah, Jesus.
I just managed one synthetic tokumbo. I swear to God, in January, I will not sleep with any married man or anything bad. I have online business, no one patronize me. I decided to twerk in bikini to promote my business. Followers came small. I gathered 4K followers. Instagram jackpot my page. Gone, deleted. If I post twerk video, they suspend. I update my business promo on WhatsApp. No single sales. I see any married man, I swear to God.
She swear to God she's going to.
If I see any married man, I swear to God, on my unborn child, I will date him. Married women, sorry. Please. Married women, sorry please. Good afternoon all. Life is hard. Before you insult me, ask if you have slept with a married man before. Ask well, okay? That's the end of our email.
The time you're looking to go and follow a married man, or you're looking to twerk, all that rubbish.
That one shocked me. She says she twerk to push.
Why don't you educate yourself on digital marketing and how to boost your page?
Yes,
like a normal human being.
Like go on searches and online courses that will help you become a better marketer.
Google has free courses right now that I'm even taking.
Because the way that you're typing here, I don't think you fully publicized your page, and it's not even just your business online. How about your business on ground? Do you try to tell people about what you sell? Do you try to show people more about it?
She doesn't even have.
You put in that extra.
See the reason she's even doing it for.
Yeah, like
iPhone and human hair.
Human hair. You don't have a. It feels like you don't have a vision for your brand in the first place.
You don't.
And then you're blaming it on society. It's really not society at the end of the day. What you want to do, you will still do. Because if you're someone that truly stands your ground and say you're not going to have you're not going to sleep with a married man, but you walk and you have your own. You will walk and you have your own. It might not be as quick as a married man dropping 100K in your account once you cry that you want money.
I'm giving you disease on him.
Eh?
I'm giving them.
It might not be as quick as I'm just talking about the money. It's not even all those diseases. It might not be as quick as that, but your money will grow and your money will be your own. It will be clean, it will be your own.
The reason why you're not growing is because you mentally you think you have a backup plan with the married men.
Yeah.
If
that's
you know
why
that
it is.
nobody is going to bail you out, you're going to do everything for your business to grow. You twerking on your page, what are you even selling, Self, that you have to twerk in your pants to promote? Maybe you're selling baby clothes and you're twerking in tongue, like sister.
Doesn't make sense.
It's not that deep.
If you won't accept you won't sweat, then how do you want people to perceive you ultimately?
Do you understand? They'll not even look at you like you have sense to begin with.
I'm in trouble. My husband wants to leave me because we don't have a boy. He's
Hey.
Igbo, FYI. Good afternoon, Joro. Notice you don't post for this. Take as much time as you need. I'm in a fix at the moment. I don't know what to do. I'm an Edo lady who married an Igbo man. Yes, he's Igbo, but I love him so much. It's much.
What does that mean?
Why you even stating
What's
that
the
it's
but?
Igbo?
What's the but inside? Like,
But I love him so much. Like, is he supposed to be Edo?
are you not supposed to love him? in the
I don't
first
get.
place?
Like, are people still on this tribal stuff in this 2021?
Yeah.
We have been married for 5 years now and dated for 2 years. I aborted 2 times when we were dating. He said he wasn't ready then. We have 2 daughters. Maybe those are the 2 sons you aborted. We have 2 daughters currently. When my husband sees it's a girl, he leaves the hospital in anger and goes to drink with his friends. His mom and dad and sisters don't even come to visit nor send a name or show interest in child naming ceremony because they expect a boy. From the hospital like this, I hear them speak their language.
Prince of Wakanda. He needs the air. He needs the air to the throne.
From the hospital like this, I hear them speak their language. My family do support me well. I have been on Google. It's not my fault, I swear. It's the last seed from what I read. After a while, my husband once made me abort the last baby at 11 weeks. You are still aborting. You don't see the problem here. You are still going through abortions. 11 weeks. You're married and you're still having abortions. We were in the US. I cried and cried. I love him so much and he takes good care of me because he was a girl in the fear of God and love. My current issue. So now she's telling us her current issue. That one was
It's not the main
precursor
thing.
to the current one.
She's trying to explain her current issue, why she got to this point.
My husband has been so distant from me. I decided to have an affair with an old friend of mine. This is where you fucked up.
Carry on, baby.
Who was around me? I was going through a lot then. I was so big due to my weight and all. My body was not the same.
Oh no.
I cried and cried. We started having sex. He consoled me. I later found out I was pregnant. I knew the child was for him and not my husband, but I decided to make love to my husband and make him come in me. My issue now is this. I'm 13 weeks now and I checked the gender, it's a boy. I don't know if I should be happy because now that I have a boy, you just have a boy, it's not your husband's son, Abi. Your husband just wants you to get any boy anyhow. Anyway, my husband will love me and cherish me. But I feel like I betrayed him. So many thoughts going on in my mind. I don't know what to do.
I know why you married the guy. He has money.
Yeah, she just married him for his wealth.
That's why you married him. That's why he'll tell you to remove 3 kids and it's fine by you.
3 whole children.
Because you don't want to stay without the money. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Secondly, the man is obviously really stupid, him and his family. Because how can you have only 2 kids and it's angry you don't have a boy yet? There are people that have up to 5 girls and they'll have a boy later. Plus, the gender is not dependent on the woman. She's just an incubator. It's the man.
Someone said that.
Take my advice.
You
don't tell him the son is not his.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Don't tell him. I'm telling you, the man will chase her and her daughters out of the house. Let him raise that son because he deserves it.
Okay,
he
because
deserves
of how
that
you have
karma.
been treating her.
Yes. Let him raise the
It's
son.
a lie. I'm not in support.
When your child becomes an adult, let him sign everything over to his son, then tell him on his deathbed.
How about that's wickedness?
It is not. It's karma. He deserves it. He deserves it. I'm telling you.
So guys, that completes the video. I hope you enjoyed having me and my baby talk about these things. If you want us to do a sequel to this video, because if you know Joro, you know there's a ton
of
emails on his page. So if you liked our responses to some of these
we
and
can
you
make
wanted
this
us
a series.
Yeah, if you wanted us to talk about it more, like stuff like that, let's know in the comments. Leave comments telling us what you thought about the video. Please, you already know this is a 2-day filming content that we're bringing to you. It takes so much to film, so much energy, and even extra energy to edit. And those thumbs up and comments are like pats on the back. Subscribe to the channel as well. And thank you so much, baby, for being on my channel. Hopefully,
Thank you for having
we'll
me.
see you more. You're not going anywhere.